Let's talk some billionaires and a little drama in the AI world. Jenny Horne with the latest on Elon Musk versus Sam Altman. So I guess this is another rivalry we got to keep track of.
Yeah, this is like a bad breakup because, as we know, they were both co-founders of OpenAI. So they both have had a relationship that's been long-standing, and Musk has criticized Altman's running of the company, now turning it for profit from a non-profit company. He's been very openly critical about the ways in which AI is being implemented in the world. No surprise that now he's going after Sam Altman. I mean, Sam Altman has now rebuffed the $97.4 billion offer that would take control of the AI company for the second time in less than just a day, accusing now Elon Musk of making a bid just to gain a competitive advantage. He said he thinks he's probably just trying to slow us down. He's obviously a competitor, but I wish, these were Sam Altman's words, I wish he would just compete by building a better product. But I think there's lots of tactics, many lawsuits and all sort of crazy stuff, as well as this. So these two have been, I think, openly pretty unfriendly to each other. In an interview Tuesday, Altman did really say to Musk that his whole life has been from a position of insecurity and he feels bad for the guy. I liked his initial response when he said that he'll then, instead of giving them or selling basically OpenAI, he'll buy Twitter for $9.74 or $74 billion, excuse me, yeah.
That would have been even more insulting.
Which would have been even more insulting. You should have just taken the billion out and just said $9.74, but $9.74 billion. So this is the latest drama, but it doesn't seem like anything will come really to fruition with this. We don't really know anything more than just the two of them saying, hey, deal's not happening. What we do know is Elon Musk is distracted. And the last time he made any sort of rumors or whisperings to buy Twitter, that was April of 2022, we saw shares plummet 33% until the deal closed. Yeah. So that's, I think, that what you look at is price. And we know historically this doesn't do well for Tesla stock.
Tesla didn't have a good day yesterday. Even though the market was up, NASDAQ was rallying, Tesla got hit, finished at the lows. So is the idea that that kind of concern is creeping back in, that he's going to be exploring something again that is going to take his attention away from the core business?
I think that's the concern, yeah, because right now consider everything that he's doing. I mean, you have the Doge entity, you have the SpaceX, you have X, you have XAI, you have Tesla. I mean, the list just goes on and on. The last thing you need is him, even like if it's a joke, because I don't necessarily take everything he says entirely 100% as.
Well, it's not just him though; it's like a consortium. So I don't think it's a joke. I think they really are presenting an offer here.
I do too. I mean, I do too. I just tend to think that the things he does. I'll wait to see how they play out.
There's always a sensationalism around it, you know, seemingly, for sure.
Oh yeah, no, he has like his attorneys like this is definitely very real, but I don't think that we know really then what this means next for the stock, because as we know, OpenAI is not a publicly traded company. So like, tell me what this means for Tesla. All I can tell you is from April of 2022, like April 14th, we saw shares close around 340. Then October of 28th of the same year, trading at around 229 the day the deal closed, down 33% from pre-bid levels. So historically, the Tesla stock and the market does not like when Elon Musk is as distracted as he is, which I don't know how he's sleeping. I don't know how he's timing the day.
Well, the argument, though, could be also that those who argued his government involvement, being on the campaign trail and stuff, was also negative for the company, and it turned out not to be. It turned out to be a huge victory for him in the shares, too. But whether or not that's actually so far, though, but has there actually been any policy enacted? Is anything paying off for Tesla at this point by way of Elon's attachment to the White House? That part is unclear, but it certainly helped the stock so far.
70% it's risen since the election.
But again, like, I don't know where the OpenAI thing would fit into it, but there's also just I feel like a drama and entertainment value almost of like both of these two going at each other and in the comments section on Twitter and stuff. I guess it's probably helping X, right? Like, the irony is Sam Altman is communicating with him through X while like insulting the platform. It's kind of funny.
I think that's the irony of like all of these dedicated sites that focus so much attention on just hating Elon Musk, and it's like all you've done is make him more and more infamous. I mean, it's only benefited him, really. He doesn't care about, like Sam Altman saying he's probably an unhappy guy. He's the richest man in the world. I mean, he's doing fine.
Yeah. The other thing too is that it also is like the weirdest corporate structure ever, OpenAI, the like non-profit subsidiary or rather the for-profit subsidiary within the non-profit, the shared ownership, the whole exodus and then return of Sam Altman, the idea that it's like this a non-for-profit entity, but then he's driving the world's most expensive car around. It's just a weird looks.
Well, I think that you make the greatest point.
It's like a $1.3 million car he was driving.
Historically, this has not been a well-run company. I mean, he was outed by his own board, then brought back in. I mean, we've seen like turbulence within even their own structure.
Exactly.
So, I mean, just like back in the day, Twitter was kind of falling apart, and then Elon Musk bought it. So I'm not saying it's better run now, but it wasn't well run years ago.
Pot calling kettle black, throwing stones in glass houses, all that stuff for both these guys.
Because I feel like both of them are visionaries in the sense of like they know where they're going, but they don't know necessarily how to get there. And so if you see two people that have big ideas and big plans conflicting with each other, that the plan to get there is a little bit unclear.
Yeah. They've kind of, definitely like a morality element to an ethical thing that Elon's arguing with the non-for-profit, because we know that he's pretty worried about what AI could become. All right, whether or not it matters for the stocks, I guess maybe Tesla. It didn't seem like Microsoft cared so much, or those others who have investments in OpenAI. Thanks, Jenny. Fun story, though, for sure to keep track of.